Hello everybody! It is Baby Lock's 50th anniversary, and not only that, it is National Quilt Month. I'm Pat Sloan, and I am your host this week for Baby Lock's extravaganza to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the company and to celebrate National Quilt Month. So I'm a quilt maker, and I have a few things because on Monday I told you that I was the host of the giveaways for this week, and with this big celebration, Baby Lock is giving away 50 prizes, and I have several of them for you. Let's look at number one. First prize I have to give away, which is actually not just one, but quite a few. I have 10 of my books, the Teach Me to Machine Quilt book. Woohoo! So 10 of these to give away, and in the link there is where you go. So there's a link to babylock.com/NQM, National Quilt Month 18, NQM 18, where you can enter the big sweepstakes that are going on, and 10 people are going to win my book, Teach Me to Machine Quilt. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the book, because when I wrote it, I wanted to give you multiple ways to get a core set of ways to finish your own quilts. Just that core set to get you started, be it with your digital dual feed, your walking foot, or with free motion quilting. So I wanted to show you a few of the projects, and then I will tell you what the other giveaway item is. So a few of the projects, when I wrote this book, I decided it would be amazing to actually have a project we can make, use, and test. Test being practice, the P word. So these are table runners. Now I'm going to do a close-up here and show you the stitching. Because on the table runners, these are so easy. You're able to make strips and make something very useful. But you can test out all your stitches, because when you have your digital dual feed on, you can do decorative stitches. This one I think is so darling. This is March, and so I thought this was perfect. It looks like the little kite tails that the little ribbons on the kite tails. But you could also do like this really pretty herringbone, snowflakes, all kinds of other projects like that, stitches like that. There's all kinds of fun stitches that are on your machines that you can use. I'm sitting here with my Baby Lock Destiny 2, and I've used, when I was out in St. Louis, I did a bunch of videos and showed you on the crescendo what I was doing. Now the other thing I did with the table runners is that, here's a red one, red and white, classic, right? So on this one, I did the free motion stitches. So I'm just going to switch the camera back around again and show you some free motion stitching. So here are some practice. Because you have the strips, you have a channel to work in, and it gives you a focus. Here's one where I did curves. I just did sort of loop, 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 and it gives you a way to balance where the size is. And these are the types of projects and things that I put in my book, which 10 people are going to win. Now let me go back here, because not only in my book do I give you things like this, which are more of a way for you to have a project that you could use yourself or give it as a gift, or but I also have bigger projects and some other smaller projects. So behind me, that red and white quilt on the wall is also the one that I'm quilting on the front of the book. See down here? Whoops. That one there. That's called Cherry Pie. And what I did is on each of those blocks, I tried a different technique. And I used the same light thread in the background, but just kept doing different techniques, because that gave me a bigger quilt to practice on, and I got to try all kinds of things. The other type of projects that are in the book are some smaller ones. And one of them is my favorite. It's the kitty. me show you this one. This is Smokey. I thought everybody needs a little Smokey, a little kitty, a little gray kitty. This was actually, Smokey was actually my brother's cat. This project is small enough that you can practice doing, I have straight line stitching on there. But here's my other giveaway. Are you ready? I also have 10 open toe walking foots to give away. So I'm giving away 20 prizes, or Baby Lock is giving away 20 prizes. And there's the open toe foot. I'm going to demo that. I've got this lower camera so that I can give you a few tips about the open toe. There's also some videos that I did when I was out at Baby Lock in January, and they're going to be running those over the month. So you'll be able to catch all of my different tips that I did. Now I'm going to switch and talk to you a little bit about the open toe foot. So here it is. Now what is on my machine right now is more like a piecing foot, what you would probably use if you were doing regular patchwork. So I am going to show you, I have got another kitty in progress. See him? I'll hold it up. This is just one, just the kitty part. I think a whole quilt of kitties would be very, very cute. You can just take the same panel. All right, so I've digressed. Welcome to my world. I do that sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to put this foot down. I've already got the blanket stitch on here. This is fusible applique by machine. And now if I'm using this, it is very hard to see. Even though this portion in here is clear, this sort of insert is clear, it still has, it's an obstruction. So my view is not as clear as with the open toe. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to switch them. There's the little lever back here. I just drop that foot off and put it to the side. And now I have my open toe foot. And there is this bar, which is what goes under this little lever. And so I'm just going to pop that in there. I don't know if you could hear the little click. So I'm ready. I'm going to do a little bit of stitching for you just right along the edge, which I think we set up this second camera. The shipping department set this second camera up for me. And I'm just going to do some stitches. It's really just to show you how much visibility you have. I've got it all set up. I'm doing a single blanket stitch. And there we go around. I put a really dark charcoal thread in there so that you could see it along the edge. And I have total visibility. Everything that I'm doing, this is totally open in here. So as I'm going, I can really see everything super well. How fun! So with that, I have 10 of my machine quilting books so that you can build a core set of projects that are techniques for quilting your own quilts. And then I have 10 of the open toe foot, which is my favorite foot to have on your machine. And then I hope you will also join me for more fun because it is National Quilting Month. And so I did a little post over on my website. The link is down there at my blog. And then I have a Facebook group. If you haven't joined me at Quilt Along with Pat Sloan, come on over there. So this is, let me just tell you again how you get in on all of the giveaways, the fabulous, because this isn't it. We already had Jenny Doan, and we have 2 more hosts this week. We have Amy Ellis next week, and then Eleanor Burns. So excited. Eleanor is fabulous. And so is Amy. Amy is equally fabulous. I got to chat with her out at Baby Lock when we were both there. She was doing long arming. So these are the 2 giveaways. And what you do is you go out to babylock.com/NQM18, National Quilt Month 18, and you can enter the sweepstakes. And I have just been so thrilled to be here with my Baby Lock family, celebrating their 50th anniversary and National Quilt Month. I'm Pat Sloan, and I will see you here next time.